N1QOV. Anybody around to pick up the cycle tuner?
Yeah, I can do it, Obi. KB1YCJ.
Hey, Johnny on the spot. I'm on the side.
Good afternoon. This is Cycle 2 of the ARRL Western Massachusetts Traffic Net. This net meets every Monday through Friday at 1300 local on the no-bark Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater with a PL of 162.2. The purpose of this net is to handle any messages between the cities and towns of Western Massachusetts and provide liaison to the first region net that meets on 3948 kHz at 1345 local time. This is a directed net. Please do not break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. And please do not leave the net without first informing the net control station whenever possible. Your net control station today is Kilo Bravo 1, Yankee Charlie Juliet. My name is Kurt and I'm in Housatonic, Massachusetts. At this time, are there any stations holding emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. I am now looking for our first region liaison, KB1TC, Paul. Please call and list any traffic. Okay, net control is now looking for any station holding traffic or announcements. Traffic or announcements only. Please call now.
Here be November 1, Quebec Oscar Victor, N1 QOV. OB in Pittsfield. I am running commercial power. I have no traffic for the net. If you have time, I'll do the long form announcements after check-ins, please.
All right, N1QOV OB recognized, and you can take up the next 2 or 3 hours if you'd like to, OB. Net control is now looking for any station with or without traffic wishing to check into the Western Mass Traffic Net. Please call now. Here is November 1, Alpha, November Delta. Doug in Munson. Commercial power. No traffic. 34 degrees and snowing in beautiful downtown Munson.
K1FFK.
Here is November 1, Sierra Alpha Victor. N1SAV, Jeff in Pittsfield. I'm running commercial power. I have no traffic at this time. And good afternoon, Kurt. Good afternoon to the net.
Here is Kilo Charlie 1 Alpha Kilo Mike Scott Templeton, commercial power, no traffic. Here is Whiskey Alpha 1 November Tango India. The name is John. The QTH is Northampton. Commercial power, no traffic. Good afternoon.
Okay, the net would like to recognize and say good afternoon to N1AND Doug, N1SAV Jeff, KC1AKM Scott, and WA1NTI John. Are there any other check-ins before we go to announcements? Please call now.
This is NXBI no traffic.
Okay, the net recognizes and says good afternoon to N1XBI Ramon. Obi, please go ahead with your announcement.
Okay, thanks, Kurt. Well, it's in front of me. 3 more passes of the ISS this evening. One at 7 p.m. 1900, which is a visible pass if it's not, if we don't have rain or snow or cloud cover. Then a couple more at 22:13, which is what, 10, about quarter after 10, and then one at almost midnight, 23:51. And tonight it'll be me, Doug, and John probably battling over who's going to do net control for the newcomers roundtable this evening at 7:30. This repeater, usually held on the first and third Mondays of the month. Also, the 2 traffic nets, the one at 10 and the one at 1. We won't get into that. Also, Western Mass Emergency Net meets on Sunday morning starting at 8:30 on 3944 KC, lower side. Then moving over to the no bark repeaters, 26440 and 220 at 9, 9:30, 9:45, and 10 a.m. respectively. Next club meeting is the 23rd of February. I believe it's at 2 p.m. At the Great Barrington Firehouse, State Road in Great Barrington. If anyone has any knows any more specifics about that, please let me know. And just checking, the NOBARC website is still down, so I'm not sure exactly what else is going on. Probably dues are due. If you owe dues to the club, please take care of that. What's coming up here? K1TTT is doing the I'll do that later. What's happening? 7th, 8th, and 9th flea market in Orlando, Florida for you snowbirds. 8 March in Boston Spa. Let's see, the 1st of March, the Mount Tom Amateur Radio Association Flea Market. Where is that? At the Chicopee Moose Family Center, something like that. VE session at 10:30. Gates open at 6:30 for vendors and 8:30 for general emissions. Let's see what we got here, like weather or something. Current conditions in Pittsfield: light snow, freezing, and fog, and 25 Fahrenheit. Wind out of the west at 6. Visibility half a mile. Wind chill 18 of the Fahrenheit persuasion. Looks like we're in for what? Snow clears this afternoon. Clearing up tonight and Tuesday. Then Tuesday night, 90% chance of snow. Wednesday, a lot of snow. And snow tapering off on Wednesday night. Additional flea markets. 1 February, February 1st, Windsor, Connecticut. 8 February, 1st of February is already gone, sorry. 8 February, Springfield, Vermont. 15 February, Marlborough, Mass. What's coming up this coming weekend? The YL ISSB QSO Party, CW, all bands, I guess, CW, the CQ Worldwide RIDI contest, CQ Worldwide RIDI, RIDI 80 through 10. The SARL, I guess that's the South African Radio League Field Day contest. CW sideband and digital 160 through 10. A bunch of my Asia Pacific. I'd probably get in that one. Asia Pacific Spring Sprint CW. No, not that one. CW 40 and 20. The Dutch PACC contest, CW and sideband 160 through 10. If anybody's getting sick of hearing these, let me know. The top band contest, CW 160 only, top band 160. The SKCC weekend spinathon, CW 160 through 6. The OMISS, whatever that is, QSO party, single sideband 160 through 10. New Hampshire QSO, New Hampshire QSO party. Hey, look at that. Well, we got all the modes and all bands except the work bands, which is usual. Fists Winter Sprint, CW 80 through 10. The Royal Society of Great Britain, 1.8 megahertz contest, CW and sideband 160 only. AWA amplitude modulation. I think you all know that means AM 80 through 20. Classic exchange, whatever that is, phone, AM sideband and FM 160 through 2. And that does it for what? HF contests and stuff. I guess that's all I got from here, unless someone else has something else to add to my list. N1 QOV, back to me.
Hey, thank you, Obi. Are there any other stations that would like to check in to the net at this time? Please call now.
This is Alpha Bravo 1 Romeo Charlie. Heather in Great Barrington on commercial power with generator backup. No traffic. Good afternoon to Kurt and the net.
Okay, the net would like to recognize and say good afternoon to AB1RC Heather. Are there any other questions, comments, or check-ins before I close?
Kurt, there's the Western Mass or the emergency something or other. Now that Heather's in there reminds me. I guess she's into the hospital thing. It's up on. Well, anyway, I don't know where it is. I lost it. Emergency nets like running tonight on VHF. I think it's on 2 meter 91, and there's a HF net. I forget what frequency it's on, but anyway. Emergency stuff happening this evening.
K1FFK.
Okay, yes, the HF is at 6:45 tonight, starting at 3930 and working up until they find a clear frequency. And yeah, tonight, 7 o'clock, this repeater. There's also a net, an emergency net. All right, with that, this closes the cycle 2 of the ARRL Western Mass Traffic Net. I'd like to thank the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the Mount Greylock K1FFK 146.91 repeater. The time is now 13:18, and I will now return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use. Thank you to all the stations who checked in and those who stood by while this net was being conducted. This is KB1YCJ, now signing clear, 7-3.
Great Joey, what the fuck? Excuse me, Great Joey, what in the hell? Evil monkey, evil kitchen monkey. What am I doing? Peanut butter. Fucking peanut butter. It'll stick to the fucking thing, but hey, Jimmy. That's it.